And we're back. Stupid headphone cord. Slightly too hot coffee. Okay, let's see. Where are we and what are we? So, get high capacity cartridges, extra splash from here. That's the quest I wanted to do before I accidentally came here. And yeah. That's it. Return the poster. Just realized I had one pack of boba left for milk tea. Swoop. They ran past him.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
Such a pain in the ass, mate. Here you go. Yep.
Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough.
Stop smelling Holcomb's
You
ink.
can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker, too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
How many bits? How many bits? How many bits? You were going to spend 500 bits on booze. Jeez. Tossable blocker, eh? Watch me break it down right in front of his face. Now it's trash! Grenade launcher 2. What's Nyoka using right now? Yeah, I might give her a grenade launcher as an option. Well... No, actually I might give Vic that. I think that's an upgrade to what he's using. Yacht Club. What's this? Oh, it's a bar. Come here.
Well, well. Isn't often we see new folk in Stellar Bay.
Yeah,
First
yeah.
drink's on me, stranger.
I don't want a drink. Just want to sell you my junk. I've got pockets full of it.
Suit yourself. If you're keeping Nyoka company, you'll need a few to keep up with her.
Ain't a person on this planet who can keep up with me. Wait, we are talking about a drinking contest, right?
Now what can I do for you?
Legend Tossable is similar to lacrosse? Yeah, it seems so. It's a fairly lacrosse-like stick. If you look at it. Sell junk. Okay, we're still pretty heavy. How much is that weigh? That's very heavy. Don't need to be carrying that. Or that. Or two of those. Sort of value to weight. So, that weighs 15, it's 49 armor. Oh, that was the heavy weapons and stealth bomb I picked up. Right, yeah. Sell. Persuade at 4 armor. Sell. 13 armor, 1 heavily. Sell. 2 of those. Inspiration. Inspiration. Alright, that'll do. Yeah, what have you got? Nope. Okay, good, thank you. Okay, so that's another side quest ticked off. We're not doing too bad. I'm managing not loading up on too many at once. Location. So, recover proof of corporate presence. Cartridges. Ask Sebastian. Playthough. Let's see if we can take care of that. That should be in town. Sebastian, you gross little meat trader.
You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Sebastian, you ever get your hands on those pheromone sacs? Manipillars ain't gonna hunt themselves, you know.
I must have hunted a dozen, but I couldn't find a single sack on any of them. Must be looking in the wrong place.
Manipillars ain't got pheromone sacs. I just told him that so he'd stop asking me for advice.
At least I'm getting a good haul of claws in the process. You're in good hands, traveling with Monarch's top merc. Still, if you want any rat glands or manticlaws, I've got you covered.
No, thank you. It's about Celia.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff.
Would you consider going on a date with her? Or she likes you? She likes you. Let's see if we can convince him to ask her out.
Nice of you to say. I like her too.
No, I mean she really likes you, or she's interested in you romantically. Second one.
And I gotta admire anyone with her passion for canid hides. But you don't have to butter me up.
Now I see what Celia was talking about.
Yep.
This guy almost reminds me of Irion.
Who?
An old acquaintance from the Groundbreaker. A real piece of work.
That's mighty kind of you to say.
But we were talking about what a lucky gal Celia is.
Anyone who can afford such a fine collection of mantisaur claws has it pretty good.
God, you're so thick. You idiot. I'm trying to tell you, she wants to date you.
Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm? Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues.
Look, I'm pretty dense when it comes to picking up on when someone's flirting with me. But this is... Suede 35. Don't take my word for it. Spend some time with her. I promise she won't ask for a discount. She doesn't want a discount. She's attracted to you. I'm going to go for Persuade.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice. Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
Stupid bastard.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say?
Don't know what you see in him. Just don't. I just don't.
Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it?
Are you actually
Yay,
15
it was
years
Celia.
old?
I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on.
Kind of get the vibe she watches a lot of anime or something, right? She likes the harem ones. He likes you, just don't ask him for any discounts.
Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Nope. Why do you have a marker above your head? Alright, that's still the deal thing. From Arthur, you learned that marauders who attacked came from a location up the hill west of the bridge. Yeah, let's do that one. Back to the UDL lab. Which I'm pretty sure we cleared out, so we should be able to just wander in nice and calm. This was the quest I was thinking of before. Research data. Transfer files. Level 20. Alright, where are we going to spend this time? Long guns, we're still going to pump that. We are starting to use it a little bit more often now again. 3 extra points. Can we put those into sneak? Is it worth it? Into lie, maybe. We are damn close to level 40 on lie, so yeah, lie and intimidate up to 40. That'll be useful. And just an extra one into tech. Okay, perks. Still don't have tier 3 perks. That should come up next, I think. Right, bonus to dialogue skills when you have no companions. Nope. Carry capacity. You know what? We are starting to deal with carry capacity a little more often. It's probably not a bad idea. Yeah. Wait. 50 kilograms or 50% consumable weight? I think we'll just go for the raw carry capacity. Okay, Ellie. You can have showtime damage 25 for 5. Wait, increase the damage dealt by this companion for a short time after performing their companion ability. Reduce the duration of harmful status effects on this companion. Chance of immediately resetting this companion's ability cooldown when they get a killing blow. Yeah, let's just protect you from status. That feels like a good plan. And yokes. You can have harmful status on you as well. Yeah. Job done. Persuasion isn't really an issue since you have time dilation. Yeah. Still useful to negate. But not a huge priority. Okay. So, you have evidence that UDL has been secretly developing crowd control gas on Monarch. This is proof of Sanjan needs to make his appeal to the board. So I guess we just go right back to Sanj. Right? Yeah.
You should know you're getting excellent reviews from across the company. What can I do for you?
Found a cartridge with the things and stuff.
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the Reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
Not so fast. What are these reformations you're talking about?
I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
You are? You could do a lot of good around here, you know. Don't go getting my hopes up.
Smart enough for it, which I don't think he is.
That's entirely the point. We've got to hope. We have got to partake once more of the full resources and opportunities of Halcyon.
What about the folks out in the wilderness? Amber Heights, Fallbrook. Will you share with them, or will you hoard those resources here?
My sincerest hope is for MSI to become a model for all of Halcyon. But we must start somewhere. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course.
Did I say I had the data cartridge? That's just what I call my left nut. Alright, mate, give it a go.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Now we've just got to deal with the iconoclasts.
Believe me, you've got your work cut out for you there.
Yeah, I already had a chat to them.
Else?
Alrighty. Now, let's have a look at that armor. 39 heavy weapon, or sorry, heavy armor, ranged weapon skills +5. Currently wearing 41 with dodge and stealth. So we're not losing much overall armor, but we get ranged skills +5 from it. Yeah, let's make that. Ranged weapon spread -10%. I mean, that's good, but I gotta have the cowboy hat. Actually, reducing spread. What are you currently wearing? Damage to creatures. Now, I'll keep you with the creature damage. That's been real useful. Right. Here we go. Optional. Get high capacity cartridges or extra supplies from Carlotta. Get the printing press rollers from Carlotta. Travel to the warehouse at Bayside Terrace to find Graham's contacts. Alright. Where exactly is that? It's way down there. We can fast travel to the Bayside Terrace ruins and just skip down there. Hop, skip, jump. Yep. Already scrounged that one. Choo-choo, Niles.
Hey, I know you. Boss says you've been real helpful, like. But, we got this handled. We appreciate but do not require your assistance. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
Yeah. What's going on? Or let me handle this and I'll give you the credit when I report to Catherine. Yeah.
I don't know what your angle is, but... Alright. Be sure to tell her how hard it was to fix the generator. You know, after you're done fixing it.
That's my nice way of telling you to fuck off. Let's play a game of fuck off. You go first. Hi. See ya. Adios. Forever Shaka. Right. About this. Unauthorized access to the scope may result in injury, death, or unemployment. In that order. Open gas vents. Venting prevents explosion. We don't have the hack for it. I need 55 hack. How much do I currently have? 32, right. Even if I had some armor for boosting it, I can't quite get there. Could bring Vic back to try and do it, but I don't know if I can be bothered. Hello?
It's too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello?
Got rid of all the peeps.
Relax. I've been cooped up in here for almost 2 days. Who are you anyway?
Guess who? Just your friendly neighborhood iconoclast. Doesn't matter who I am, I'm here to pick up grain supplies. I'm Cat Fett, Graham sent me. Yep.
Oh,
Just be up front.
finally. Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
Hello.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you.
I asked nicely.
Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
Right. Why did Sanjay ban you from working with the iconoclast?
You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested.
Okay. Why have you been helping Graham?
It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the iconoclasts for doing it.
Okay. Where will they get the supplies?
Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand.
Maybe.
I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
I want extra food and medicine.
I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along.
Indeed.
Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
You're a decent person. I'm not going to shoot you in the back of the head as you leave. I'm not even going to aim at the back of your head. I'm going to take your shit. Mine, mine, mine. Also mine. 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 Sure. Crew outfit. Still Mark II cartridge. Spray. Mine. 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 Yours. Mine. 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 Oh, we can't follow out the same door she left. Interesting. Klepto the cowboy. Klepto the cowboy. And very heavy pockets. I mean, you know, she wanted to hang on to it. She should have locked to them. It's not a very attractive planet. I like the palette. The color scheme is nice. All these deep reds and purples and yellows and stuff, but geez. Just kind of grotty little planet. Or I guess moon, isn't it? Yeah, it's a moon. That's the planet right there, the gas giant.
Ah, crazy town. Never change.
The folks in Amber Heights always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
Hello?
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... Ah, we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
That wasn't the cannibal family, was it? He was just talking about? I've forgotten their name already. Who are the Van Noys?
They're hunters. Badass ones at that. Hope they're all right.
They're our best unit, and now they're missing in action.
And we'll continue that discussion later.
Got your rollers. And food and medicine.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head.
Right?
Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
She isn't.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
Or you could do the best thing for your people.
The print... Oh no. Graham, you didn't.
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
The hell's the sense in recruiting if you're just gonna get them killed?
I have the utmost
Same
confidence
question.
in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
Could have sent them. Do you ever stop bickering?
This is worth bickering over. The iconoclasts can't keep their heads in the ground forever, or they're going to starve and die slow. Look, if the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
All right, I'll do what I can. These people. There's always the religious types in that. These guys have the religion. MSI have the corporate religion. Do I have a handy dandy fast travel point nearby? I kinda don't. Actually, I can go there and just save me a bit of a walk. Oh, hey. How you doing? Do. Smooth. I am enjoying this weapon. Punk, punk.
Huh?
Oh? Oh? You guys hear a noise? What a horrible way to go. Just disintegrating over the course of 3 seconds. Absolutely horrifying. Hello! Boink!
On they go.
Good Goodbye.
Go. Like true professionals.
He just collapsed. Just plonked down on the spot. What was that? It was the wind.
What's that noise?
They got the drop on us.
Oops. Could have done a bit better on that recon. Check your corners. Check your corners. Corners, corners, corners. Can't believe I missed. I got way too close to him. Where you going? Where you going? Kneecap. Another kneecap.
All right?
Come on, when are you going to stop dropping Vermin Mark IIs? I mean, this gun's plenty powerful, but still. I want to do even more. Damn it, wrong one again. Seriously. Electric's on number 2. Why can't I remember that? Nice.
Make him regret it.
What the hell? How did I miss 3 times from point blank? Dear, dear, terrible. Just embarrassing was of us. Just.
That's how it's done, Captain.
Their mistake.
I think this lookouts are just extra evasive or something. I seem to miss. Just for those guys specifically. Come on, hit him. Finish him off. Smacked him on the way down as I took out his knee. Just encountered a player in 76 with the name Cremo Feet. Speaking of cannibals. Hopefully, anyway.
Nyoka, you're a sight right now, I'll tell you what. We are up a creek.
I bet. You really come this far north for a printing press?
Yeah, I know.
Missed a couple of guys down the road, by the way.
Mission. Don't suppose y'all are busy right now.
Graham actually sent me to secure the press.
It ain't worth it. You gotta pull out.
You keep spewing that sulfur, I'm liable to leave you to the raps. What my well-meaning idiot of a brother intends to say is, we appreciate the assist.
Get back to Hammer Heights, I'll take it from here.
Would that we could. We ain't leaving our men behind, and they ain't moving on their own. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
My professional medical advice is to get out of here as soon as possible. Bleeding might kill him, but wraps definitely will.
How many years of medical school went into that word of wisdom? Sorry. We appreciate the assist. We just need to find our medic so we can do exactly as you say. Get the hell out.
I'll see if I can find him. Don't get yourselves killed though, will ya? Hey? Hmm?
Down they go!
Goddamn spitters. Hate you the most. Medic! Medic! Oh, jeez.
Here we go!
That doesn't work on those guys. Oh, shit. There's so many of them. Fuck. Off. Jesus. You know what you should have done, buddy? You should have shut the door. Euthanasia kit. Long gun. That's a shotgun. A shotgun called the euthanasia kit. On the medic. I'm not sure a shotgun is the best tool for that, but okay. Wait a second. Yeah, I thought the damage was dropping. Desperately needs repair. Okay, at least one spitter. Move. Right, let's see what options we have. Glad I gave you both resistances to that stuff. Still don't like the screaming though. Could do without that. Didn't quite see me. Okay.
Here we go.
Oh shit. That's a rat, not a ladder on the other side. I thought that was another ladder.
That's the last of him.
Man, you know what I'm looking forward to in the sequel? Grenades.
Here we go.
Giving us grenades in the sequel. That would have been real useful right there. Alright. Boobity-bitty-bitty-doo. Install the rollers. Exit. That's what we need to do. Now, where's the rest of these team? Are they still alive? To my concern, hereby declare my official resignation, delivery. Yep, okay, fine. And for a hyper-capitalist society, people sure do love leaving money just lying around. So it's just the medic. When it says rescue the team, as we have to report back.
That was a hell of a soiree.
Yeah, thanks for your help. I mean, I told you to piss off, but you decided to stay. But you didn't actually help when you stayed, so... wasn't so tough. Nothing but rapid carnage, get the blood flowing.
Tell that to the wounded. Their blood's flowing all right.
Hey, we're still alive, ain't we?
That was insensitive, I get it.
Grandma's right all along. The truth shields us.
The truth, yeah. And a healthy amount of 44 calibers.
Alright.
Yes, let's. Get us our medic back, and we'll get out of here.
About that. You two just helped me clear out the... No, you didn't. Did I break sequence? Should I have done the printing press first? Is that why they didn't help? Weird.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Okey-dokes. Okey-dokes. Back to Graham.
If you'll just listen...
No, no more listening. No more preaching. We are
Hey.
losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
If there are gunships, that shouldn't stop me from landing here.
They are armed all the same. All they need is a good reason, and war is one such reason.
Alright. Ready for this? All yours.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanoys?
Most of them.
Lucky indeed. Thank you.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. For the time being, let us cease our activities on the tower, lest we bring premature attention upon us.
Yes.
I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Okay. Shove. Okay, so keep boosting long answer crit. Sway, as we said, doesn't really matter too much. But getting to 100 to ignore all armor. That's pretty cool. Although we can keep pushing for pickpocket, because I have been trying to pickpocket a few times, thinking it might be useful. Yeah, fuck it. So, yeah. As long as we've got Nyoka with us, we should be able to pickpocket now, because she boosts us by 18. Let's try it. Zerp. Oh, still don't get the option? Must just be for the dialogue that she boosts our lies. Wait.
What?
You said you wanted to talk.
Long day.
So I have to wait for you to get in here. She wants privacy to have a chat.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush.
What do you need? What do
You
you
know
need?
about what happened here, right?
Yep.
The history of Amber Heights?
Kind of.
Famous pirate raid, right? A little messy for my tastes, but those guys were in and out like pros.
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby raft nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
Why are we keeping this to ourselves?
Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. The massacre hit him pretty hard.
Fair enough.
You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end.
So, what's so important about these codes?
I surely do. But it's not far, and if they died in there, they died with their munitions. We'll need them. Besides, if it's filled with valuables from the aristocrats who lived here, we can pawn them off on Sublight and get ourselves ahead on our food budget.
Sounds reasonable. Alright, go to relay station, see if the code's useful.
Just a warning. The area's infested with mantisaurs.
Awesome.
I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war.
Alright.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Rightio. So, now we go back to Hiram and see what's up. Where's the bloody elevator? Oh, turned around.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
It's the sound of silence. Right, they're no longer transmitting. Is the data ready?
Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
Come on, do you really want to get invested in the details? We finished the job.
Is that so?
It is so. I helped them both get what they wanted. Hey, your information broker, if you want to know, it'll cost you. Haha.
Oh, I believe it will. But the price I pay won't be to you. No, we've a bigger deal to settle. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
I better have a whole new checklist of crap to do before that works, right?
Ugh, don't be ridiculous. We're resetting a broadcast tower, not filing taxes. There are no errands,
in a game.
spreadsheets, or rituals involved. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
Except it needs 3 keys for it to activate, and I have to go and find them, right?
Eternal, no. What is wrong with you? Who would ever design something like that? However, you're welcome to brew me a Rizzo Insta-Coffee from the staff kitchen on your way back. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
I'm starting to see why you don't get much company out here.
All right.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Mm-hmm. I love the self-awareness of all that. Video game quest malarkey. He made funnier because there are quests in the game that make you do exactly that kind of shit. Pull the lever, Crunk!
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Happily. Won't bother you again. Or don't make me come back in there.
There's no need to assert your dominance. I doubt I could make you do anything you don't wish to. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior. But I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain. What in the void-blasted hell is that?
Star Cruiser. Crash.
Black holes. Did you see that?
Whose ship was that? Or Big Ball of Fire? Nah, I totally missed it.
Look, there's not enough room in this tower for 2 sarcastic hullheads, so one of us has to knock it off. Right. I reckon we both know who that'll fall to. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
That's a reunion. Group hug.
Not without a physical contact waiver. Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Acting like children. Knock it off.
Par for the course, really. You should do like I did. Get out while you still retain a shred of sanity. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony.
Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Well, shall we investigate the crashed ship? Oh, we don't have a quest for that. I thought we got a quest for that. Oh, wait, there it is. Retrieve the gunship token. Yeah, we did. So it is that mark. All right. Have to go to Cascadia, head north. Alright, watch out for the critters. They will surely respawn by now. Or perhaps not. There's one's over by the other door, which we left alive. I think we might be free and clear. Nice. Yep, still dead. Coolsies.
Used to be. You can get the best wine on Monarch here.
Ooh, not so coolsies. Alright, Naoka, you up? Let's get the critters.
They'll never see us.
Too many queens, at least a couple of kiddos.
We're doing this. Nice one.
Damn it. Back off. Jeez, I hate those things. Plasma weakness. Plasma is reduced. Nope. Thank you.
Getting my target practice in today.
I wonder what element those things are weak to. Doesn't seem to be. It must be. Wait, whatever. I've tried the plasma. I've tried the electricity. What's the third option? I haven't found any N-ray weapons yet, have I?
That's the last of them.
Kind of raid, yeah. Need a bug spray grenade is what I need.
Nice warm-up.
Flickers of HUD. That's a Colossus. That's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. Right. Looks like some people either slightly survived or were thrown clear as it crashed. I'll vote for the second one.
You go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
Me too. You know corpses shit themselves, right?
Command keycard. Yeah, that's probably useful. Diagnostics. What happened? Exceeded acceptable damage ranges. Cost 20 repairs. So I just took too much damage, eh? Someone up there shooting? Can't log. Something about spare regular to bypass something. Turning this thing toward groundbreaker, firing up the engines and retiring. He scuttled it. He scuttled it. Better to be arrested than lose power and drift out into space. So they lost power and he was like, fuck it, I'm going to crash it into the planet instead. Or actually the groundbreaker's the space station. On the law for second colony, it's impossible to requisition parts. They couldn't get the parts. And just scuttled it instead. Okay.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing the regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about...
Oh, I was going to repair my weapon while we listen, but we can't do both at the same time, apparently.
30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Disgruntled employee. That's what that was. Disgruntled. Like you wouldn't believe. Mine. Now, let's see. Who do we give it to? I can ally with MSI, which I feel like would be the Cad Bane option, because, you know, he works for the Empire sometimes, and the Corps are basically the Empire in this game, but Sanjar, as much of a creep as he is, he does roughly have the heart in the right place, trying to rebuild things. Or we can give it to the religious nut jobs. And God knows only what. I know in one path choice, the Iconoclasts actually attack the town. I'm going to side with their Messiah this time, in the hopes that we get a good reward, for being the merc that we are. Pragmatic. Cannot fast roll no hostiles. What hostiles? Oh, those hostiles. Well then, shall we deal with the hostiles so I can fast roll? Yeah, I think we shall. Die already.
Right?
Big bastards. Those big bastards. South back up. Everything does that when it does. These more mutts. Everything poops. Alright, you scumbag, come here.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch.
Probably not.
I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Could you agree to a truce? Maybe we can have both volunteer.
They're all mad! And what's more, they left us! I don't see any way for us to work together.
Would you try? I've read your review, Sanja. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
This again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
Jesus Christ. You're good with details. You could use someone who sees the big picture. Let's flatter him. The wrote reviews are the same type of people you'll deal with on the board. Yeah. We had over us. Don't screw this opportunity over with your wounded pride. Flattery's probably going to work best.
You too?
He has a point, sir. And it's not all bad.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
Yeah, I can arrange for a change in management.
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
Serious?
One can't be haphazard about these things. Besides, if you think her skills will complement mine, then we should see what those skills are.
God, you're a douche. You're such a douche.
Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified.
Such a douche. Douche! Right. Messages. I don't think any of this is what I'm after.
This'll be quick.
What the?
Down they go. That got the last of them.
Can't believe I missed those guys. First time through here. Just hiding out in here like cowards. Alright, view data. Zora Blackwood. Top-notch sawbones, good head for working under pressure. She knows how to assimilate large amounts of detailed information, make quick decisions. Her competence and decisiveness have allowed her to restore more than a few limbs and digits lost to callousness around machinery. Recommend for Employee of the Month. Jeez. High praise. McClure Cecil. You may remember him from such religious movements as do not promote beyond store manager. Okay. Zora. Yeah, export executive review to datapad. There we go. Right, and back to town. We still need hostiles, apparently. Might be some critters outside. How about now? Nope. Nope.
Nice and easy.
Damn it.
Got the drop on it. Nice work.
Right, just the last minute. Where did you come from? I cleaned this place out.
Here they come.
No! Stop!
Why do I love shooting the knees so much? I don't even know.
What another fighting me.
Can we fast travel yet? Yes, we can. Hey. Sadism sounds like sadism. Yeah, it might be. Just a little bit of that inside voice having a bit of a stretch while we play video games.
Any luck bringing the iconoclast to the bargaining table? I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay.
Let's play a game of kneecaps. Now go find yours. Let's see who can assemble a kneecap the fastest. Oh, we need a broken kneecap first. Here we go. Found Zora's review.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
More qualified
If
than
it
you.
weren't for her, I'd wager the iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to agree to a meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms.
I've never done this path before. I didn't even know it was an option. Nayers, thank you very much for the raid. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, like I have changed management of these guys before, but I've did it in a impulsive way. No, this is an option. This is fun. Like even with my first playthrough, which was heavily dialogue centered, and I had all the dialogue perks, I guess I just wasn't paying close enough attention trying to get a peaceful outcome, or That was a piece of detail I missed somewhere along the way. I don't remember having the option. I did talk my way around the end game, so good I didn't even have to do the end boss fight. Yeah, not this.
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
Wait, what are you looking for? Wait. No, not Phineas. Alright, she's looking for this. Okay. So I think for this we have to speak to the boss first, maybe. And...
The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module?
Before we get to that, I want to know something.
All right.
Nope.
The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module?
What do you plan to do with it?
Mount its guns to our walls or the walls of Stellar Bay. The board is coming, Captain, and these weapons will defend us from their blasphemies.
Ugh. I'm not so sure I'll be able to repair those things.
I have faith in my people, Captain. The universe does too, else it would not have delivered us this opportunity. At last. Now we must secure the Stellar Bay landing pad. We will fortify the city against the board's assault.
I'll settle for shooting goons and grabbing loot.
And you, Captain. Are you prepared?
Don't suppose you could work with Sanjar?
No. Our hearts have long since closed to one another. He is blinded by his love for bureaucracy.
And you for your stupid religion. Not ready to hand it over just yet.
Time is of the essence, Captain. Be swift with your decision.
Right, looks like we might have to do change of leadership the old-fashioned way after all. You okay? Ellie? Let's get it.
That does it. Time for a drink?
Is everybody cool? Everybody's cool.
Guess I'm in charge now. Still trying to figure out what that means.
Heard that, Ruckus, did
got
you?
The void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
Mm-hmm. Sanjar and you could join forces, you know.
Absolutely not. With Graham gone, the iconoclasts are on edge as it is. I don't need a riot on my hands.
I guess I didn't have the Dalek skills to push all the way through. Sorry, Zora. I tried. I tried. I'm going to side with the people who aren't determined to kill everybody else. Plus, deeper pockets.
Any luck bringing the iconoclast to the bargaining table?
Nope.
I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay.
I'm trying.
Ooh, that's very good. I wish I could help, but I've never been very good at making presentations. I could work on a brief, if you think it would help your case.
If I wanted to bore them to death.
Well, it would make them more peaceful, but I suppose you have a point. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet?
Yeah.
I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble.
I think we
with the
might be out of
iconoclasts.
options here. Here you go, buddy.
Well, aren't you unpredictable? It lends you a certain air of mystery. It's quite magnetic.
I wouldn't get excited just yet, sir. It looks like the iconoclasts followed you. I have word they're gathering in the ruins outside of town.
Scheiße.
I'm afraid we've got to fight them. They'd knock our walls down trying to get that module. It looks like this means...
war. Just say it like you mean it.
He's right, sir. You don't sound very convincing.
Well, I didn't ask for a performance review, did I? I'll lock the south gate to keep them out. You'll have to approach from the north. Good luck.
Okie dokie. Oops, that's not the door I need. If I fast travel out, sneak up behind them. Ah, screw it. We are not gonna sneaky sneak this.
This way. Need to push through and take that bridge.
I tried to make this peaceful. You'll need to remember that.
They're on us. Here we go. That's the last of them.
Take out all the MSI guys? I don't hear any more of them. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Make him regret it. Nice one. Down they go.
Welcome to the Iconoclast.
What was that?
Sorry, Zora. Really tried to do this right. Shooting him. I was going to say, why is she shooting me? This guy wasn't down yet. He was just stunned. Pining for the fjords. Revolver Mark II. That's all you got? Jeez. Hardly worth killing you. What a waste. I suspect I might need to repair my guns. I wasn't really doing as much damage as I was expecting to. Oh, yeah. Yep, that one completely broke. Zero condition. No wonder. Excuse me? Why are you not repairing? Oh, insufficient weapon parts. Oh, I require 35. I thought that was need 35. I have 19. Damn it. I need to buy some more weapon parts from somebody. That would explain why that fight was a bit tougher than I was expecting.
You're back. And in one piece. Does this mean I mean we won?
We did indeed, sir.
I can't believe it. Not that I'm really surprised, but, well, maybe a little. You did it. I mean, we did it.
Right, better make this worth it, buddy.
Oh, I certainly will. Between our reinstatement on the board and the gain of this ship, we'll usher in a new age of prosperity for the people of Monarch.
Make it
That's
worth
a hefty promise. You've got Monarch's hopes up, Sanjar. Don't go messing this up like our last overlords did.
Money, money, money.
And perhaps in time, I can use my position on the board to turn things around for the rest of Halcyon.
Sure, let me know how that goes.
I shall. Perhaps I'll write you a brief. Anyhow,
Write me a check.
And good luck to you.
Oh, 2,000 bits. That's it? 2,000? That's it?
Put that away. You're making me nervous.
Quick save.
Take him down.
Catharsis. Sorry, I zoned out for a second there. Everybody all right? Had one of my little Scrubs daydreams. Everything's fine. Thank you. Man, I couldn't even kill him in a single shot with my gun all fucked up like this. That's embarrassing.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Alright. Repair. Right. Still don't have enough weapon parts. Even at the workbench where it's cheaper to repair. Shh. Alright, definitely gonna have to buy some. Who's gonna sell me some weapon parts? Vending machine in here, right? Get some from there. Nope. All those in N-Ray rec mod though. 8,000? Expensive. That's expensive. Armory. Who sells guns?
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for rat musk.
Bet they also pay to make it stink.
Someone around here must be selling guns. Thug kit, that's not it. This vending machine says sell them. Why can't I find a vendor? You're the dock, you won't help me. Field's no good. Nope, that's those guys. Where's no good? What the hell? Why can't I find anyone who sells me weapon parts? Wildlife. Seriously. I wonder what happens if we try and go back to Fallbrook. Pretty cool here. Everybody's cool here. Sublight?
Back so soon? I knew you couldn't
Yeah. Nope. You want our help?
You seen Arthur today?
Goods and sundry. Surely you will. Actually, give me a sec.
Who feels like getting into trouble?
I'm back. Just had to really try and crack my back because it was starting to get a bit twingy. I had a good noise. I think I'm
high
alright.
quality and low prices. Pick one for your purchase. If you bloody it...
Yeah. What do you got? Nope. What the hell? Where am I getting weapon parts from? Although, your N-Ray is cheaper because 5,200. Yeah. Yeah, let's have that. Damn it. I need weapon parts for repairs.
No refunds, no...
I suppose I can just pay for repairs here, can't I? For the time being. 13, yep. That'll do for now. What are you?
My dry goods come 75%. No.
I didn't think so. Wait. Well, there we go. Why does this guy get weapon parts but the weapon dealer doesn't? Jesus Christ. He's only got 6 of the damn things anyway. Wouldn't have helped much. Alright. I have to start picking up a lot more weapons again. I've been neglecting that, I guess. Trying to manage carry weight. Speaking of which... yeah, we've got a couple of these special ones we should put away on the ship sometime real soon. Okay. Region. That's it for Monarch, apart from the main quest. Now we just have to speak with Phineas back on the ship. Cool. Unreliable. I spent a lot more time on Monarch than I originally thought I was going to.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Get Phineas on the phone, or are we going to go see him? No, we're going to go see him.
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Alright. Let's go say hello to Phineas.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
While we're there, we can pick up the shrink ray as well. Yeah, you guys can come along, actually. I need to get back into your 76 habits.
Directive. Acquire all junk. Still in progress.
Can you hear me? I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mine.
I'm coming for you.
I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Mine.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device. Better you. I'd clap you on the shoulder if I went behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium, and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
What was that about Minister Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
Alright. Tell me what to do.
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Right. What should I know about Carmen?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's keep doing this so we can actually get to pickpocket. Which we're still not quite there, are we? Oh, right, now we have to do individual, because those reached 50. Just enough. So, now we can pickpocket. We can unlock access to restricted items in vending machines. Hello. Maybe that's where I get weapon parts from now on. Find 25% more bits in containers. Cool. Fine by me. Yeah, tier 3 perks. Let's have a look. Science weapon damage? No. Ranged weapon sway and movement penalty to accuracy? No. Something about blood and violence that helps you focus. That's not disturbing at all. Your next attack after killing an enemy is a guaranteed crit. Hello. Armor and skill bonus. Carrying capacity. Activate tactical time dilation. You continue to move at normal speed for a short time. This effect only occurs when your TTD meter is full at time of activation. Interesting. Whenever you're affected by a harmful combat effect, you deal increased damage. Reduce the detection radius of enemies when you have no command. No. Small amount of melee damage. No. All area effect and plasma. No. Your ranged attacks reduce the target's armor rating by 1 point per hit. Well, for only using single fire weapons, that's not going to be too good. Good for machine guns, though. When using Inhaler, any downed companions are revived with a small amount of health. No. Headshot kills explode. Damaging nearby enemies. We can make people's heads explode and the skull shrapnel hurts their friends. Headshot kills deal 25% of their damage to enemies within 2.5 minutes. Well, they have to be pretty close. Still fun. Or when you're at low health, you deal increased damage. No, we're going for the head explodies. Of course we are. And then I think we'll do the TTD thing next. Where was that?
Playing with the chemicals is bold.
Hello. Personal space, please. Hello, Sisty Pig. Bubbles. Wait, is there... What's with picking up around here? Yep, here we go. Nope. Obscure body in the SK system. I think there's a bunch of lore and stuff in this terminal. Model spaceship, weapon parts, thank you. Extinguish plasma cutter before returning to pocket. Good advice. You know what I just realized? I don't think you could ever sprint in here before. I remember being frustrated that I had to do the slow walk. To go see Phineas, but we can sprint at the moment. If that was patched, or I'm not remembering right. I'm sure I remember being frustrated at the slow walk.
Why was I built to feel ennui?
Alright, let's tinker. Let's see what we can do here. Vermin, we can go up to 167 at the cost of $1,000. Sure, let's do that. We can tinker the ultra rifle. Yep. And again. And again. And again. Right, up to 280. That sounds like a good number. And revolver, yes. 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 Yep. Take up to 180. Okay, now it's getting a bit expensive. Okay. That. Shock cannon. Oh shit, I was going to give that grenade launcher to... No, never mind. Right, and modify. Second vermin. Wait, what's this? Oh, it's automatic. Yeah. Fun times barrel for extra crit. Yeah. Or well, we have 7 of those, sure. And shock, plasma, N-ray. Let's save the N-ray for something when we get like the Vermin Mark II or something. For now, we'll use plasma so we can get rid of that other plasma gun, which I don't like. Okay. So, I can't break down a bunch of these. I don't know why. Probably because it's got the mods on. Maybe I can't break anything down with a mod. I'll have to sell those. Taking up room. There is a mod you can install to put a vending machine on the ship. I should have done that to make it easier to sell stuff off. Alright, shrink ray, store. Saltuna Syrah, store. Euthanasia kit, store. Can't even store the other ones, that's weird.
You might want to consider changing your clothes more often.
You don't even have a nose. What are you complaining about? Hydrating?
I hope you made the right decision by siding with MSI. I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Right. Off to Terra 2. Let's go see Byzantium.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Can we talk?
Sure we can. Ellie, what do you need?
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
Hmm? What is that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking,
Oh,
right?
that's right. Her parents live here.
Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Other playthroughs, I didn't really take her with me on many outings, but I did actually do this quest. Because, you know, she stands here and begs for it. It struck me as a touch she keeps in touch.
Which brings us to where we are today. Several messages and a few years late. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
Now you just want to catch up?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't see why you can't go see them when it's convenient. I'm proud of you, of course. You should reconnect with your parents. First one.
Oh, well, I was thinking you'd come too?
Ugh, do I have to? Why would you want me to meet your parents?
Because it would be fun.
I might shoot them. What's this really about?
It's Well, they know me as Marilyn the Surgeon. They don't know Ellie the Pirate Sawbones. But you're authentic rabble. True riffraff. When they see you, they'll get it.
Ah. So you want to show off your pleb friend to your fancy parents.
Come on, I didn't leave home and become a pirate because I enjoy making responsible decisions.
Not gonna get weird, is it?
Of course not. I mean, not unless you want to bring a feral canid or a mantis on a leash. That'd make a real impression.
All right.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
You're a weird chick, Ellie. You're a weird chick.
You're the boss. Anything else?
What can you tell me about Byzantium, then?
It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced.
Anything else you don't need to lay of the land, yeah.
Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile.
Why not?
People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly.
All right, enough.
That's what I've been saying.
Do you have something to say about chasing down the Diffel? Yep.
I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
Yeah. Dangerous, isn't it? I mean to get my due at the end of this.
Then we'd better hope he doesn't blow himself up while we're gone. Or if he does, that he has a killer insurance policy. In either case, you should know Wells isn't the only game in town. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
Mm-hmm. Not gonna come some corporate lackey, but...
Don't think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well.
That's what I was thinking.
I know you want to save the day, but don't
Good
forget
answer.
to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to.
That's the cad fet thinking.
Don't mention it, just speaking from experience. Anything else?
Oh, let's go. She's not wrong. I think Cadfet might actually side with the corpse over Phineas, just for the payday. After all, he didn't really hire us. He defrosted us and then asked us to work. Alright, Nyoka, you're probably not going to dig this place. You can stay home, but Pav, you come with. You like the fancy town? Let's go, girls. Let's get her done.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Roll your eyes and sigh dramatically. Yes, Phineas said to me.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
Phoenix.
Yeah, that's my codename for, you know, our mutual friend.
What's your code name?
Oh. I'm Golden Eagle.
Of course you are. Nope. I keep preempting these responses.
It makes perfect sense.
I swear I
if you
should
know
write
about
for
the
these games.
territoriality of old Earth birds of prey.
Do I have a code name?
Yeah. I named you Cuckoo.
Fuck you.
It makes sense if you think about it. because I didn't know who you were, and old Earth cuckoos would routinely trick other birds into feeding them.
I am Golden Eagle. You give me cuckoo.
That doesn't even make... Fine. Fine.
Hooray! We got the cool
Does this mean
nickname.
I'm supposed to have one too? Fine, but make it a really good one.
Let's go with Rufus Hummingbird.
Forget it. Codenames are for amateurs anyway.
Too late. I've already marked it off. Can't just go reassigning codenames.
Oh, can I be chicken? Because chickens will adopt any critter's baby and keep them warm.
You sure you don't want to be Raven or Sparrowhawk?
Aw.
Oh, she's such a sweetheart.
Okay. Chicken it is. Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Pavati proving once again she's best girl? Yep. There's got to be a way to catch Mr. Some places he's protected. Catch you, get me in. How exactly do you get involved? Alright, yeah, can you get me in?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Or can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Useful.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Oh, is this going to be one of those trick one of the guards to go to the bathroom, like get him drunk and wait for him to go to the bathroom, then knock him out and steal his key? Feels like that's what's this going to be. I think both other times I've done this, I just broke in, or no, I was masquerading as a delivery guy or something. I think I can't remember. That's theft, not reconnaissance. Oh, thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
Right, what about if he's less protected?
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Enough of that. We've got work to do.
Good hunting, Golden Eagle.
Hey, we got the cool nickname. Come on, Chook. Hummingbird. Right. Retirees, eh? You gonna mind if I have a poke around? Nope. Need a code.
Okay.
Oops. Oh, we just turn away. I have to cancel. Nope. Okay. Okay.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means
the push
everything's running like clockwork.
Shove.
Don't you ever want a little fun?
Hey, is that my ship?
Maybe
That's my
see a
ship.
Marauder ship get blown to bits
I
overhead?
forgot about that.
What a thing to say. Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
Alright, hello Fancy Town. Jeez, look at this place. Clean streets and everything.
Want to be famous?
Hell no. I want to be infamous.
Is that supposed to be a model of the system? It's not super accurate.
I once treated a
dork.
lady who got her hand caught in the gears. Idiot was more worried about her rings than her fingers.
CNP Borston Baked Beans. When you need to eat and run, Borston Baked Beans.
Alright, what do we got here? Forsyth Luxury Munitions, new. Bourgeois. It's Mr. Clark over there. Mrs. Guard over there. That'll be where the pub is. Let's put our gun away, shall we? Through here? No, not through here. Links, there we go. House of Inebriation. AKA the pub. Jesus fucking wept. See, that's just... I couldn't drink here. This is incredibly hostile for an autistic brain. Jeez. No. Oh, hey. What's up, buddy? What are you drinking?
Hey, stand back. You. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
All times. Just looking for the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, it's right here. Good thing, too, because I may be headed there soon.
Maybe.
The others took me out to celebrate on account
Actually,
of me.
Now that I've had this conversation, I have done it this way once before. So yeah, one of my playthroughs I broke in. The other one I did it this way. It's coming back to me now. The bathroom's just off his left shoulder, if I remember correctly. Let's not talk about Minister Clark. I don't want to raise his suspicions. We'll just leave you to it, buddy. Nope. That's the front door. Bathroom. Right, bathroom. There's one of us over here. That's the door. That's where we came in. I'm confused. Guess we'll just wait for a second and see where he goes.
Hey, you look familiar. Have we met before?
What's so important about guarding Mr. Clark? Alright, we'll have a conversation.
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony.
Of course it does.
Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
Congratulations.
Yeah. I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks.
How about I buy you a drink? There we go. There we go.
That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I
Light
reckon
a
he's had a
match.
fair number already.
Sure have, because today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
Mm-hmm.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal?
Hang on a sec, I'll get you one.
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple Spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We
Somebody
call it
likes
a
some
Blue
juice.
Bloody Mary.
I could use a drink.
Then you'll want to speak with our automechanical inebriation assistant, located just over there.
Bartender who doesn't tend bar. Aren't you a bartender?
Quite so. But I would never lower myself to do something as gauche as tending bar. My automechanical assistant does all the work for me.
God, even the bartenders are prissy in this place. Right, also magical.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
Pre-approved banter. Alright, spectrum. Red. Orange. Red. Just one. And an orange, just in case he wants one or the other. And while we're here, sell junk. Okay. Hey, buddy.
Hey, you look familiar. Have we...
Sure have. Here's a Spectrum vodka.
Here's to me.
Alright, he took the red.
Hey, you're really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends.
We should be friends.
Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
Just one more. Go on. Don't have... Yes, I do. I bought two. Okay, I guess he just likes the red.
Allow me to improve.
Red. Let's see if we can give him 5. We gotta kill this guy with alcohol poisoning? Oh, wait, are you off? Oh, not yet.
Hey, you look familiar. Have we met? It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a Manosaur. You got a Manosaur energy. Oh, laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Oh, go on.
I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Yes, I can't argue.
Enabler Ellie! Woo!
Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like Purple Berry Crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, there he goes. Do. You're right, buddy. I got you. Did he literally just die? Oh my god, we did kill him with alcohol poisoning. I don't remember that. I must have pickpocketed him or something last time. We literally killed him by pouring vodka down his face. Oh, that's horrific. Waste not, want not.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion.
I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that, because
Revenue streams and predictive models.
I had a friend who had pretty severe alcohol poisoning once upon a time, and it's
Profits are soaring.
what you call pleasant memory.
Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthy.
You know, I guess role playing. I also don't routinely kill people and shoot them in the kneecaps, so
These homes fit all of Edgewater.
I'll get over it.
Cannery and all.
Once we nail down the details, I can
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
I'm here for Minister Clark.
That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
Is the minister expecting delivery?
Minister Clark's a private man, and you're asking too many questions.
Alright. So, I guess we do both. So, yeah, the first time I did this... Maybe the second. One of the times I did this, I did the delivery guy thing. The other time, I must have pickpocketed the key and snuck in around the side or something. Don't recall ever doing both. You know, my memory's all wibbly, so... And it was like half a decade ago.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
I remember you, though. Something about smokes, right?
Oh, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something? Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I?
Yep. Sprung like a bungee cord. You're in big trouble. Now, why don't you tell me what you did?
I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay?
Right, this is the mission in the sewers.
Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then.
Calm down. Tell me what happened.
They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals.
I could look for them.
Really?
Right price.
In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please, do take care, and do mind the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course.
For science. What are the maintenance tunnels underneath Byzantium for? For maintenance, I imagine.
Well, to maintain things, of course. Like big, humming machine things with gears. And pipes. Water pipes. Air pipes. All sorts of pipes. That's why they connect the city from the Acropolis district to here.
You don't say.
Something else?
Farewell. Right, now we have to become a delivery guy. Oh, let's not do that right behind the guard's back. Huh. I serve a customer? No, I can't serve a customer. We don't seem to have access to any credentials. Move along. Move along. Damn it. No. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I was hoping to get some sort of access card. Do the removal of the suggestion box. All customers' complaints are directed to Windows C. As a policy for customer complaints, do not deal with them. Windows C will remain unmanned. Windows C is for complaints. That's why nobody was there.
What do you think you're doing?
Tying my shoe. Nothing at all.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright.
Huh. Guess I'm getting paranoid.
How'd you do that so fast?
Please not walking. Go, 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 go. Funny, I could have sworn you had to get some credentials to fake being a delivery guy. Guess we just have to steal the package. It's mine. It's not mine.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
Bum 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 ba da ba doo 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 doo. Delivery guy.
There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Move along. Move along. Delivery.
Yeah? Let's see it.
I've got this parcel right here.
Looks like your papers are in order. All right. Go on through.
Maybe that's why I thought Jake gets like certified somehow, because he mentioned papers. Thank you. Ding dong. Okay. Let's not catch any attention. Shit. It's alright, we're supposed to be here. It's fine. It is fine.
How did you get in here?
I don't know if I've ever walked in before. I'm sure I killed those guys before. Whatever. Let's, have a little privacy, shall we?
You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Oh, my law. Captain! Captain! That's the minister! Mr. Clark!
Be chill!
Oh, wow.
Be chill.
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Why would I want something like that? It seems we're getting off on the wrong foot. Yeah, let's start there.
Have I not made myself clear? Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, that's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
Did you just call me moron? Call me moron again, and I will end you.
Oh, terribly sorry. I thought you were part of Rockwell's PR team. But if you're not, that means
see my gun?
You're a dissident? A real live dissident?
Not quite.
What are you doing here? And how did you get in?
I'm here for the dimethyl sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I am going to shoot you in your neck.
This guy is definitely not.
Will that be all, then?
I have records proving you've been hoarding it. They're not drugs, they're chemicals. And if you haven't been ordering them, who has? Yeah, that's probably going to tick him.
Process of elimination. The only other person with access? Of course, of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
Better start making sense real fast.
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name. But this proves it.
You've been all alone in this house? Would you like me to make you tea?
Please,
hug her so bad.
This is important. Whatever it is that brought you here,
beautiful empathy.
Rockwell's the one behind it.
Right. Why would he go through all this trouble?
How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Right. Just tell me how to get there.
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Right. Once I get in there, what then?
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
Then I'll be on my way.
Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
No promises.
Then I suppose I can only hope. Yeah. Good luck.
Think you got him by the balcony when you did? This place had a balcony. Alright. Well, I'm going to take a quick break to have a stretch, get some fresh water. And then when we come back, we'll continue. Looks like we're going to have another long way. We're already just shy of 7 hours in. Probably go for about 9 hours today by the looks of things. BRBs.